In example 10, we're going to be applying a 2x2 matrices to finance. Carolyn invests a total of $12,000 in two municipal bonds, one paying 10.5% interest and the other paying 12% interest. The annual interest earned on the two investments last year was $1,335. How much was invested at each rate? So we have a system of two equations and two variables. We're going to let x be the amount invested at 10.5% interest, and y is going to equal the amount invested at 12% interest. So our first equation, which is the amount of money in terms of x and y, which is x plus y, and it's going to equal the total amount that's being invested, which is $12,000. And then the next equation is the amount of interest according to the amount that we put in for each particular bond. So we know it's going to be 10.5% for x, so it's going to be 0.105x, plus it's 12% for the y bond, so it's going to be 0.12y, and it's going to equal the annual interest of $1,335. So now what we can do is we can write this as a matrix. So we have the coefficients of x, which is 1, 0.105. The coefficients of y is 1 and then 0.12. And then the constants are 12,000 and 1,335. So the first thing we want to do is we have a 1 in the upper left-hand corner, which is what we got. And then we want to get this, we want to make sure that this 0.105 becomes a 0. So what we can do is we can multiply row 1 by negative 0.105 and add it to result to row 2. So negative 0.105 times 1 plus 0.105 gives you 0. Negative 0.105 times 1 plus 0.12 gives you 0.015. And then negative 0.105 times 12,000, and then adding it to 1,335 gives us 75. So now we have our two equations. The second equation, we don't have an x, so we have 0.015y, and that's equal to 75. And if we divide both sides by 0.015, then we get 5,000. So we can say that y is going to equal 5,000. And then to find the value of x, we're going to take the total amount that was invested, which is 12,000, subtract 5,000 to get a total of 7,000. So $5,000 was invested at 12% interest, and $7,000 was at 10.5% interest.